guys up front lined up. It's first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Cornhuskers move into the red zone. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he will score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Looking deep to the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And here comes a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. At the 30 now. He just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. To throw, it's Wyola. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. This offense continues to roll. He wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he fumbled it. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Toss it to the back, running left. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Potts. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been...
Who's in the clear? Makes the defender miss. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Nebraska has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now carry here for the fullback. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed to the run perfectly.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hunter. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down in distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Fires quickly to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns.
And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. Past the 25. We're able to get him down. And they'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout.
To the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
To the air, it's Mateer. It's a dart right down the middle. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Leaning on the run game here. Gets the first and still.
Complementary football, really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. Jukes to get free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. He dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. It's 3rd down for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle, it's Hunter. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run it to the right side. Fights off a defender. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.